Somebody should have told me it would be like this. Be like this. Be like this. Somebody should have told me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How y'all doing?
Life is a battle.
It's Monday.
You can slip into
We're
it.
here. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Good morning, Triquad.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
You always the first one on. I just appreciate it so much. I love the love, man.
So it's Monday morning. We had an awesome weekend this weekend. How's everybody's weekend go? Because ours was productive. We shot a couple videos with our friend Milan, and I had daddy-daughter time with the girls, and
Yes, you did.
we was just binge watching shows. Mommy, she kind of had her own little thing.
I had an event to go to,
Whatever.
so
You know, it was cool because things work out better when it's just us anyway. But,
Really? Okay. For sure.
So today we just wanted to talk about failure.
Yeah, failure, man.
Failure.
What is it? How do you bounce back from it? I feel like we failed on Friday.
We
had episode 3 and we posted it, and we tried to post it and we couldn't.
Here's the reason why it wasn't a failure. The failure was that we didn't get a chance to post it, but I didn't realize that I could have just posted it anyway.
Yeah.
I just decided to just let it chill anyway, and then just come back strong on Monday. But there's different types of failure is really just when you set out to do something and you don't get the end result that you wanted. But there's also different types of failure. To what degree do you measure your failure? There's failure in pursuing something and not getting the result that you wanted. There's failure in not even trying at all, because that's a big flag there.
That's the biggest failure right there.
Then there's a failure in that you may have gotten some of what you wanted, but it didn't necessarily go how you expected.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about your perspective. But really what I wanted to talk about was that failure is good, because number one, you won't know that you failed unless you actually go out and do it. And you can always learn from your failures and apply that to whatever it is that you're doing. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, last week, was our first week doing this. And this was something that we just decided to do, to just start, get ourselves out there, start communication with you guys. And then Monday's show was awesome. Everybody supported it. They shared. We got 1,000+ views on it. Wednesday show, it was 17 minutes long, about 300 views, and that's okay, because we're doing this for ourselves. We're doing this for you guys, and you learn as you go. Friday was a bust. We did episode 3 and nobody ever saw it. So,
but the success was that we got out and did it, and we're learning as we go.
Yes.
Because I could sit here and do all this research and try to figure out what it takes to get something started, and months and months and months go by, and then before you know it, I'm so overwhelmed with all this information that I just say, you know what, I'm just not going to do it. It seems like a lot of work. I don't even want to do it. I'm nervous. I don't know how it's gonna go. Then you start letting them thoughts seep into your head, and before you know it, you've lost. You beat yourself
before you can even get started. You clipped your wings before you can even start to fly. And I had a moment. I was like, what are we doing? Is this show even good? You start second guessing yourself. And that book we were talking about, if you were tuned in on Friday, about Get the Work Done,
Stephen Pressfield.
And they were talking about, don't second guess yourself. If you have something and you believe in it, just do it. And so what if you fail at it? At least you got out and tried, and you know that at least you did something.
Well, you have to you kind of have to fail, because there's not a lot of, we don't always have a measuring stick for the endeavors that we set out. We don't always know what works. We don't know what
unless
works
you try.
Do it. And I believe it was Warren Buffett that said he won't even do business with you if you haven't failed at least twice. In business, you're gonna have all types of failures. You might go under. You might go bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? You might not have designed your business property and someone could kick you out of your own company. I mean, that actually happened to Steve Jobs. He was kicked out of Apple and then he kind of had to come back. So, you know, failure is just a tool to learn from, and it's good for you because all it does is make you stronger.
It makes you stronger. It gives you muscle. It like you get kicked down and then you say, okay, like, am I gonna lay here and take this and not do anything about my situation, not make a change, or am I just gonna say F it and just get back up, dust yourself off, and try again, you know? And I've done that so many times in my life.
You know what? And you know what? It was crazy. I'm gonna share an experience that I had with failure. When I was in college, I had got all the way to my senior year, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. And then Tasha got pregnant, and then the pressure was on. And it was so overwhelming that I just gave up. Like, I dropped out of school for a little bit.
And this was before we were married.
I started working, and I kind of got a good job. And I just was like, you know what? I'm not going back to school. I'm not even going to do it. And I was like down on myself for a minute. Like, I was so depressed. I had to keep watching people I knew graduate, and I had felt like a failure. But in that time, I realized like I needed to go back. So I went back to school. And I was working a full-time job, and I was taking a full course load. And what I learned from that failure was that I was strong enough to make it through all those things, in spite of how hard my situation was. I ended up graduating, even though it took me a long time. I didn't give up.
And I just want to say shout out to, you know, the Armstead family, you know, Joel's side of the family, and all the people in college that supported us during that time, our Kappa brothers and sisters. Like, I remember it was some hard times, you know.
Oh, for sure. Corey, my number, Corey, Dino, Kirby, T.O., like all of them. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't really know how I would have made it.
From baby clothes to Pampers to just come over.
Just talking to a nigga like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So I'll say that, you know, just to close this out, failure is good. It's good for the soul.
I can't wait to my next failure.
It's good for growth, and it's just a learning tool, you know.
Well, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Quick shout out, since we couldn't post episode 3 on Friday. I just want to say shout out to Sheena Browner, who called in. She is launching her music career. She's been posting some singing videos on Instagram as well as Facebook. So please check her out at Creative She on Instagram. Also, Kyrie Blackman called in, our Kappa brother. He has a new business called the Hot Dog Standard. The Hot Dog Standard.
Oh, but you know, it's cold now, so he had to pack up for the winter. You know, that's just an excuse, but you know,
Dino, we made it because y'all made it. I'm proud of you too. Thank you, Dino. We love you.
Love you too, Dino.
But at the Hot Dog Standard on Instagram, please check him out. He's a young black man, just trying to support his family and step out on faith and start a new business. So we'll be doing this all the time. If you have a new business, if you're starting a new career, if you would like, you know, if you have a new t-shirt company, anything, if you want us to shout you guys out and just show love and support, you can email us at wakeupwithus@gmail.com and give us whatever the information is about your business or whatever it is that you're doing, and we will definitely shout you guys out on the show.
All right.
And then we're still working out the Obama phone situation.
The Obama phone,
that's
like,
who messed us up.
It's like the lines is kind of busy. I think, you know what? I think because Trump won, he might have cut the line off.
Nah, it still works. So we're gonna figure it out this week.
So,
all right.
You know, we're gonna work it out. But before we go, we have a quick word from our future sponsors, because they ain't sponsoring us yet, but we're gonna call it, you know, in the name of Jesus.
Yes, amen.
Go ahead.
Are you feeling all right, babe?
No, mommy, my head is hurting so bad.
Are you sure?
I don't want to go to school today.
Here, try one of these.
What is that?
Let me see. Here, hold that.
It's a Tylenol?
Yep.
All right, let me try one. I'll just take one right now.
All right. How's that working out for you?
I still don't want to go to school, but my head feels a little bit better, though.
Tylenol.
Get your ass up and go to school. All right, y'all. Y'all be good.
All right, love y'all. Bye.